The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the BYU Cougars offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays. I think
he's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set, second down play here. Makes a quick grab. Powering through. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Cougars looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. He get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Gets rid of it on the move. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught. Completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gain on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Motion now from the tight end. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And tackled there by the defense. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Off target and incomplete. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down. And the Cougars are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Cougars come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback keeps the football. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a quick grab.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback still with the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Here's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Cougars. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
BYU. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Wants to throw it. And the receiver's got it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10 and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They stop him right at the 24. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to get...
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Throwing off play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. Got a solid drive in the making here. 1st down at their own 43. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Run down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
38, BYU, 7.
Boom. Bringing it out. It's Randall. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, BYU.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, not quite through. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone. With good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great runs.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Ohio State, 45, BYU, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff, They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good.
52, BYU.
And the kickoff will be a return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Signs with the throw. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. BYU has now moved into the red zone.
22 water. 22 water.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the trick play doesn't fool them on 3rd down. 4th down now. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Pounding away with the run game. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. They gain him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.